Wrestling world, it has saddened me to say that on January 2nd, 2019, we have lost one of the most influential voices in wrestling. Eugene Mene Gene Okerlund has passed away. Mene Gene had 3 kidney transplants weeks prior to his death. He was only 76. We send out our thoughts and prayers to his family and friends. And this episode is dedicated to the late Mene Gene Okerlund. Guys ready? Let's do it. Hello, Wrestling World, and welcome to Wrestling on the Rise, Season 2, Episode 43. Okay, wait, let me address that, because I had somebody say to me the other day, hey, if it's a new season, why not start at Episode 1 for the new season? No, because this is Wrestling on the Rise, and we do what we want, right? All right, so, anyways, I'm your host, Rich Michaels, and then this episode is going to be good. This episode, we talk news, rumors circulating about a new promotion, and we got a preview and results from Wrestle Kingdom 13, plus other news in the world of wrestling. We also got a new What Moves You to start off the new year with a bang. So sit back, relax, enjoy the show. Well, Wrestle Kingdom 13 is done and in the books, and I'm still feeling the effects of staying up to watching it right now. As you can see, the tiredness, if that's even a word, in my eye. I barely could keep my eyes open, but this event was lit. I'm talking 100% straight wrestling in your face. Titles change hands all across the board. I mean, we have new champions in basically every division. New IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion in Taji Ishimori. New IWGP Junior Tag Team Champions. New Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. A new Rev Pro British Heavyweight Champion. We got a new never open weight champion. We have a new intercontinental champion, and my hat goes off to Chris Jericho in this match. Him and Naito put on a spectacular match, and Chris Jericho did not disappoint. You know, some people were criticizing his last 2 performances, says it's basically just a brawl instead of a wrestling match. He just came in and had street fights. Well, you know what? Even though this match was a no DQ match, he did put on excellent wrestling and displayed why he is still one of the best wrestlers in the world in the past 20 years. So even though Naito won, Chris Jericho, hats off. That match was awesome. And then a new IWGP Heavyweight Champion in Tanahashi here, as he defeated Kenny Omega in a wicked match. It was one of my most favorite Tanahashi matches ever. That match was shocking and surprising. I did not expect the match to go that way. I did not expect Kenny Omega to drop the belt so fast. But the match was awesome. Wrestle Kingdom 13 was awesome. Jay White defeating Okada, which is awesome because Jay White is the future of New Japan, and Okada needs to take a step back and evaluate and see what's going on and see where he goes from here, right? But listen, if Tanahashi could win the IWGP Heavyweight Championship 8 times, and at his age, Okada, you're still not done, right? But yeah, man, Wrestle Kingdom 13. I suggest if you haven't seen it yet, go on NewJapanWorld.com, subscribe, and watch it. It is must-see. It is guaranteed probably going to be the event of the year. It is probably the event of the year so far, even though the year just started. For what we have in the month of January with TakeOver and UK TakeOver and Royal Rumble and other events in the month of January, I think Wrestle Kingdom 13 will be the best. Okay, All Elite Wrestling. Have you heard of it? Well, for many months, there's been rumors about a certain group of elite people creating a new promotion called All Elite Wrestling. And after many months of denying it, this is happening. And on New Year's Day, the rumors came true. Cody Rhodes, his wife Brandy, the Young Bucks, and Adam Hangman Page, with some company, have created their own promotion called AEW All Elite Wrestling. Not much details have been released, but I am very excited because their mission is to change the world of pro wrestling. And I personally think they've done it already, but they're actually aiming higher than I expected. Now, when I heard this news, many questions came into my head like, what does this mean for the other Bullet Club members? Right? Is Kenny Omega part of this? Or maybe he's a silent partner? Will they work with WWE or accept help from them? Is this promotion have weekly events or monthly pay-per-views? And honestly, I got so many more questions to ask them, and hopefully they'll be addressed in the coming weeks. But I cannot wait to see AEW in the future. Now it's time for What Moves You. In 2019, we are not just doing wrestling moves for this segment, but now this segment is anything goes, which means no questions barred. We will ask you the tough questions with tough answers for you to choose from to shake things up. So now, this week's episode, who is the best performer of 2018? Not wrestler, but performer. Who performed the best in 2018? Okay, now here's your options. AJ Styles, who was WWE champion for most of 2018. Kenny Omega, he became IWGP Heavyweight Champion, and he is this year's PWI Top Wrestler of the Year. Austin Aries, who started winning multiple championships all across the world in 2018. Seth Rollins, who has the most wins in WWE for the year 2018 with 35. Now, vote for your top performer of 2018 in What Moves You in the comments below, and you could also vote on Twitter and Instagram at WrestlingOnTheOne, and you could also vote on Facebook at facebook.com/WrestlingOnTheRise. Welcome to Rich Talks. So, what do I expect to see happen in wrestling for 2019? Well, first off, another all-women's pay-per-view in WWE, possibly the Queen of the Ring tournament. I mean, we're already promised women tag team championships. I want to see Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks working in or with WWE just to get some dream matches. Would be nice for the world of wrestling, I think. ROH and New Japan Pro Wrestling beating WWE on WrestleMania weekend. NXT versus WWE events. Becky Lynch main eventing WrestleMania. The Rock returns, or Batista versus Triple H, or Shane McMahon versus Triple H, or Sting versus Undertaker, or Seth Rollins versus AJ Styles. Oh my God, my head hurts. I mean, there are so much possibilities. Hello, Wrestling World. I'm Rich Michaels, host of Wrestling on the Rise, and I'm here to give you my top 10 Ontario Indy Wrestlers of the year 2018. Okay, this countdown is based on how much championships and matches they won, also performance in their matches. Okay, and also remember this, my top 10 is not real. People should not take offense on where they are in the countdown, because I am a nobody and there is no actual award. I just wanted to rank the best wrestlers in Ontario for the year. Alright, so let's start it off. At number 10, Brent Money Banks. Number 9, Carter Mason, who was injured for some time but came back on the winning note of this year. Number 8, Mark Wheeler. Number 7, Kevin Blackwood. Number 6, Tyson Dukes, who was a guest coach in the WWE Performance Center earlier this year. Congratulations. Number 5, Josh Alexander, who basically is everywhere and wrestled everyone. Number 4, Jody Threat. who in my opinion will be in next year's Mae Young Classic if they have one again. Number 3, Holden Albright. This man improves his game each and every time he wrestles, and his vignettes are scary as hell. Number 2 is Tarek, who punched, chopped, and kicked his way to winning the Smash Wrestling Championship. Congratulations. And then number 1, Lionel Knight. He is the man. Nobody in Ontario is hotter than my top 3. They keep putting on great wrestling matches, and they are the reason why Ontario is the best province in Canada for wrestling. Let the backlash begin. And people, please be nice to me in the comments. Don't tear me up. Well, Ontario Indy Wrestling has only one place to go in 2019, and that's up. Well, I'm sorry guys, but that's all we got for you for this episode 43. Hope y'all enjoyed this episode, and make sure everybody votes for what moves you in the comments below. And you could also vote on Twitter and Instagram at WrestlingOnTheOne, and also on Facebook at facebook.com/WrestlingOnTheRise. Please also like our video, subscribe to our channel if you haven't, and visit our pages and leave us comments and what you think of our predictions of 2019. Well, anyways, guys, I'm Rich Michaels, and peace. See you when you see me. We dedicated this show to Mene Gene Okerlund, who passed away earlier this week. He was 76. I wore this jacket to do my best Mene Gene impersonation, not to disrespect him, but to make his legacy move on. He always had jackets on, and you never seen him in a plain t-shirt. He always dressed to impress during interviews. So I wore this jacket just for you, Mene Gene. Hope I did you proud.